Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, Starmer says he's not going to walk away. I think the voters of this country are asking him to at least get up a pretty brisk jog and sod off. Labour's local election defeat, it was brutal. It was deserved, but it was brutal. Reform are ripping through the red wall councils. The Greens will for the Greens to take Hackney was exceptional. They weren't expecting to do it, but amazingly they got one of those purple fringed weirdos to win. Wales and Scotland were looking grim. Wales especially so, and sadly for Scotland, my good friend Craig did not, unfortunately, get a seat, which is very sad. But on the other hand, you know, we did see the end of quite a few SNP MSPs as they finally sodded off. But Labour insiders are calling the whole thing, they're calling it Robot Care, but of course we've been calling him the Starmer Droid 3000 for some time now. So they're finally catching on, aren't they, that this man is no human being. He's got not a beating heart inside him, simply a swinging clock, you know. Farage, of course, openly enjoying it. He's calling Starmer Reform's greatest asset. Apparently, Starmer doesn't want there to be a leadership contest. He says, no, we've got to keep... Farage does not want a leadership contest. He says we've got to keep Starmer in power as long as possible. The longer Starmer's there, the better for the Reform Party. Zach Polanski, he's chipping in from the other flank. He's saying it's time to go, which shows that he doesn't understand anything anyway. So now Labour, I need him to go because I bloody loathe the man. I can't stand seeing his face, listen to his voice, even the way he moves. You know? But, you know, Labour now is being eaten. I was going to say it's been eaten from left and right. It's actually been eaten from three sides. It's being eaten from the left, it's being eaten from the right. But it's also being consumed from within. Reform, and it's taking the old working class heartlands. The Greens are taking the sort of urban-y, activist-y, beatniks. What's not the... My God, it's the 1960s. But you know what I mean. It's that kind of, that kind of approach, those urban hipsters taking the Greens. And Starmer's answer is that he will take time to reflect, to respond, and to announce that things will get better. Tony Blair said that, didn't he, in 1977? Yeah. They never did, though, did they? Especially now that, you're looking at the smoking end of two barrels after those elections. You're thinking things can only get better for Labour. Not for the country, but for Labour. But basically, the engine's overheating, the boiler's exploding, you're running out of road, and the management is still insisting that you keep to the timetable. What a way to run a railway, is it? But they are about to crash and burn. There's no coming back from this. No matter what they do, there is literally no coming back. So Labour done, dusted and finished. They will struggle on for a couple of years until eventually it all falls apart. The markets already are responding. They're saying that this actually has got now a much weaker, even though it's only at local level, it's a much weakened government with greater threats and greater difficulty. And it's going to find it harder to implement things. There's a couple of by-elections coming up to the Scottish seats. Labour will probably win one, but there's no guarantee about the other one. Things like that. So it's all just, chugging along nicely in Starmer's eyes, but actually the entire system is crashing and burning around his ears. He's just too arrogant to admit it or even acknowledge it. Oh well, let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. Hit subscribe. We're getting there. 25,000's up. We can do it. It's up to you. Bye.